I think Miami, conversely, has to play smarter. Self-inflicted wounds have really hurt them here in this first half. A late hit on the quarterback keeps the Virginia drive alive after a third down. They later score. They missed a field goal. The ball slips out of Ja'Cory Harris's hands in the red zone. Get out of their own way, and they got a chance.
Second half is underway. And on the return is Khalid Shepard. Shepard breaks across the 35-yard line.
In this offense had success throwing the football off of play action and the trick plays on the halfback pass.
Perry Jones, the first carry, and he's got a lot of running room. First down and a lot more. Jones turning the corner. Deep into Miami territory. He's never knocked. Clifton Richardson is in, and Richardson lowering his head and rumbling inside the 15.
They're doing it right now.
Richardson. This time, Clifton a short gain. It'll be second and about. Game playing out very similarly to the game against K-State. The rally in the second half so far has been the Cavaliers. Rocco with a quick completion. Bird has it. And Bird has missed 5 field goals this year. Made one earlier tonight from 22. This is from 24 yards out. Thought about it for a while and no problem. And his team down by 13 is Michael Rocco. He's gone every play except one at quarterback for the Cavaliers tonight. Travis Benjamin to return the kickoff. Benjamin has great speed. Benjamin headed to the boundary. And one man that could get him was Anthony Harris, and he did, but Miami is set up with beautiful field position after the 54-yard return.
Cannot deny the speed of Travis Benjamin. He's been returning kicks and punts his whole career here at Miami, making the opposition pay. If you don't keep him contained and let him get outside, he will hurt you.
So the Canes will start their first drive from the 41, and Harris may want to take a shot immediately, and that's not the kind of shot he had in mind. Instead, he got one right in the mouth. Ball got loose. Virginia.
They were looking at who came up with it, and they determined Ja'Cory Harris did.
A Virginia player came running out of the pile.
Well, Harris on 2nd and 16 gets a break, throws it. There was contact. The flag is coming in late, but I think they may pick this one up. Hurricanes have to at least get closer. They'll dump it out to Miller. Miller tries to turn the corner, and Miller is tracked down by Leroy Reynolds.
It's to 16 on average a game. And that's held true a lot in this football game. They know how to stop you, and they know how to keep the football.
Dominique Terrell. Take the boot from Dalton Botts. Terrell catch it. Jimmy Johnson was in charge here. Jimmy Johnson spoke to this Hurricane team earlier this year as Kevin Parks is slammed down for a loss by Olivier Vernon.
Keep it in front of us. Allow linebackers to run to the football and make tackles.
Rocco gets it off just before the play clock expires, and Kevin Parks.
Blitzes early in this game on 3rd down. They got burned by some tunnel screens. Expect Miami here to play a zone. Rocco's going to have to be smart with it.
Rocco stands in, buying a little time, throwing. He's got Smith. Now London wants officials, or at least found a reason to be. And it's first down for the Cavaliers. Rocco throws it behind.
Right now, Virginia giving them all they can handle.
Run formation.
Clifton Richardson. Not as much success being found in that play.
Chris Bird, best receiver in the slot here, bottom of the screen.
Rocco back to the screen. Parks maybe got one. It'll be 4th and 10, and the Cavaliers will have Benjamin and a 54-yard kickoff return after the Virginia field goal. Hurricanes coming, and they almost got to one, but they ran into him, and a flag is flying again as Benjamin makes the fair catch.
Defensive back. Comes flying in up the middle. Yeah.
Going into half,
Easy
Al
call.
Golden said to Jen, we got to stop hurting and beating ourselves. And mistakes like that, when you're going to get the ball back, if you don't do that at midfield, at worst.
So Virginia will have it 1st and 10, just across its own 40-yard line. Leading 20-7. Back to the ground with Jones. Jones finds some running room. It's up close to midfield. It'll be second. You don't miss a thing. 2nd and 2. Parks. Terrific move in the backfield, and the freshman's got a 1st down and driving the pile inside the 45. After that one. Woo. Rocco into the middle. Oh, he hit his tight end, Coulter Phillips.
If you don't play smart, you seriously hurt your chances of winning.
Canes have hurt themselves. A couple of penalties keep drive alive tonight, including this one. Is
right now,
Jones.
10-play drive so far for Virginia, wearing Miami down.
On 3rd and 2, Clifton Richardson, the bigger back. Richardson hesitated a moment, but was still strong enough. 11 tackles the game. It's 10th in the country. He's a heart and soul of this Miami defense. The defense needs to stop right now. Parks bursting into the secondary. Kevin Parks into the red zone. Richardson's back at running back. Clifton might have lost one.
Let's go against this tired Miami defense.
Harry Jones is in to do just that. Jones, a sure tackle. Red zone possessions and touchdowns tonight. Rocco firing low over the middle. That ball bounced around and perhaps could have been intercepted, but it'll be 4th down.
Brett here for interception.
I liked it when you missed low too, because that way I wouldn't get hit in the head if I was catching it.
Just doing you a favor. Thank you.
Randolph from 32. And it is wide to the right. So the Hurricanes keep the Cavaliers off the board. 20-7. Miami being a top 5 opponent. That's what Texas Tech and Seth Doege did last week. Virginia with a 20-7 lead on Lamar Miller in Miami, and Miller, it's about 6 on 1st down. Miami has 5 yards in the 3rd quarter, and they have 16 yards rushing on the night. Miller. 2 good runs by Miller on this drive.
You can't get Lamar Miller going if you only have 5 snaps.
We're inside 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and Virginia has just played keep away, but they haven't stretched their lead to the point that Miami's out of it. And here comes Miller. And Miller's starting to pick up some good yardage on the ground.
Their defense is too lathered right now after a 16-play drive on the previous possession. Miami has to stay on the field.
Mike James checked in at running back. Harris going to throw it out in the flat. He's got Maurice Higgins, the fullback, out of the backfield as it. He'll pick up the 1st down as we hit the 1-minute mark.
Can't wait to see he and Taj Boyd doing their thing.
Corey Harris trying to do his thing, buying a little time, wants to take a shot, throws it into double coverage, but Streeter's got a chance at it. Touchdown, Miami! And just like that, the Hurricanes are back in it. It's 20-13.
Big, tall, and physical wide receivers sometimes can break all the rules for a quarterback. That football had absolutely no business being thrown into double coverage, but Ja'Cory Harris trusts his 6'5" target to go up and high point the football.
The extra point is good, so we have not reached the end of the 3rd quarter yet. Just under a half-minute to go. It's been a period completely dominated by Virginia. They missed a field goal, didn't cash in a red zone trip to a touchdown. 5 plays, 80 yards, touchdown to Streeter, who's having a career night.
Look at Ja'Cory Harris's footwork in the pocket. Watch how he buys time. He moves around, keeps his head down the field, feels the pressure from where it's coming, buys the time for Streeter. Now, Streeter's a guy, we've seen him several times in this game, Jesse, get behind the secondary.
Ja'Cory Harris had time, though, Craig, because linebacker Leroy Reynolds on the blitz lost his outside position, tried to dip inside, and that allowed Ja'Cory Harris to slide to his left. Ja'Cory Harris had a wide-open Travis Benjamin running the deep comeback route, but I love the confidence in the guy he's been throwing to every day since after
Had
their
a shot
bowl
to
game
at worst knock the ball down. Instead, Streeter's got 163 yards receiving, and the Hurricanes have a second half rally going. Darius Jennings muffs the kickoff. Sometimes that results in a great alley to run through. This was Wendy, another mark for Case Keenum. Going to hold a bunch of records before he leaves. They're going to get the passing yardage record too. Is Perry Jones on first down. Picks up about 6 up to the 20-yard line.
Very important, the defensive line make plays here to keep Virginia. If they can get them to a 3-and-out, it's a big-time win because of that long drive they just had to stay on the field for.
All of the pressure back on Michael Rocco and this Virginia offense right now. You just heard the crowd noise. There's life back in Sun Life Stadium right now, thanks to Tommy Streeter.
That was Jalen Grimble, who was hobbling around, defensive lineman for Miami. Rocco, his lead has been cut to 6. Fourth quarter coming for Miami.